All right. So, what's up, YouTube land? I am here again with another review of a product that was generously sent to me by the guys over at Gioteck. This is the EX-05s HD stereo headset. This is for PC, Mac, 360, and PlayStation 3. And there is also a version that works for next gen consoles as well. So on here we can take a look. We'll just take a look at the box. The box is pretty nice on its own. It came well packaged. And let's take a look at the front. There is advanced noise. Let's see if I can get this to focus. This camera sucks. This camera hell sucks. Anyway, there is advanced noise reduction, detail audio as noise isolating mic, audio controls. It's made out of stainless steel. It's for multiple systems. It's got a flexible microphone arm, and it's a USB headset. So I'm gonna open this up, and I'm gonna open this up, and you'll see the headset right now. All right, so I've gotten this unboxed, and this is let me move some of this stuff out of the way. And first thing is you get this little booklet thing. It just basically tells you how to hook everything up to the desired console or whatever you want to use this headset for. And so that's it's pretty nice. It tells you how to do all that. This is the headset, and like I said, this is stainless steel. Here's the microphone arm. Gotta suck at holding a camera. It's very flexible, very nice. You can move it. It's 180 degrees, so you can keep it wherever the hell you want. Um, it's made out of very hard, durable plastic, and the this isn't like some of the other headsets you'll see where they have some sort of fabric for the ear ear cuffs, earphone part. It's actually it's nice and smooth. It's pretty soft. Feels pretty good. And it's got this nice little mesh up here to let your head breathe. I know that some headsets they got one solid piece, and I used to have a Corsair. Damned if I can remember the name. Vengeance Corsair 2000 something, and my head would get incredibly hot using that thing. It was also very tight, so it would give me horrible migraines. It was a nice headset, but I got migraines from it because it would compress and push on my head really bad. And I wore this a little bit before starting up this recording, and this actually does not do that. It stays on your head. It fits nice, and it doesn't compress or push down on you very at all, really. So you don't really get much of a you're not going to get any kind of pushing or tightness on your head, so it's not going to really give you migraines. So it's pretty nice. We're going to take this right here is the microphone audio adjustments and all that. This is for the game. So what you do is that side into you plug that into one of the consoles that you want to record, you want to hear the audio for, or what have you, and you can adjust how loud or quiet you want the game on this side. And then on this side is for the voice, so you can have your microphone set to whatever volume you want. This right here is to mute and unmute the mic, which, you know, pretty simple, pretty nice design. Um, the other thing, too, let me just kind of get all of this. One other thing I gotta say about this is that it does have a pretty long wire. I mean, that is basically the wire's pretty long. I'm not gonna lie, the wire's pretty long. And at the end of this giant multi, like, I'm not even sure, this is probably a good 6 feet of wire, probably more. At the end of it, you got your USB audio, pretty nice. It works USB 2.0. And then we've got this, which is if you're using RGB connections for your consoles, you plug it into this, plug them into this, and then audio goes right out. It's nice. The only problem that I have with it is that this can get pretty tangled. It's a very long wire, can get pretty tangled, and it would be nice if they had included some way of wrapping it and keeping it secured so it doesn't really get tangled. But it's pretty nice altogether. And right now I'm using my Blue Yeti for the audio, and I'm going to switch over. Right now, I'm going to switch over to this, and you can hear the audio from this. So I'm going to switch over now. Okay, so now I have the headset on, and you can hear it. I'm running the audio through here right now. And the first thing I want to talk about is the microphone. The microphone is noise canceling, like it said, and honestly, it do its job fairly well. It's not going to pick up any casual breathing or whatever. If you start doing heavy breathing, then if you're intentionally breathing hard, then it's gonna pick that up. So it's not going to pick up any light. It's not really going to pick up any light typing. Um, let's see. I do have. I'm not really using the right noise gate settings on OBS for that. But you don't. I'm not really using the noise gate, so the audio sounds very clear and crisp. I've listened to it before doing this, and it does sound very clear. It's a little bit on the quiet side, but if you want to, you can always just kind of like you can set the voice, as far as you want, or you can use external software to kind of boost the microphone to be a little bit louder. But this is just my normal speaking voice. If you're somebody who's yelling a lot, just hey, you're gonna definitely get it louder. You can always do something. You can always get something like Adobe Audition, or there's some other. I'm pretty sure you can go into the. If I go to recording devices, where is the microphone? You can go to the properties, and I'm sure you can set the levels to be louder. So if I wanted to, I have it set. You can actually hear a lot of the background noise if you set it that high. So, in that case, it's you could just edit. Like I set the thing really high up. That's why. But you could do whatever you want to make it sound as clear and crisp as it does, or as clear as you want it to. It just takes a little bit of extra effort. So the microphone is really nice. Like I said, I've been wearing this for a little while, and it's comfortable on my head. My hair doesn't get in the way. It's very nice. Up here, your head is actually allowed to breathe up here because you've got the whole, mesh thing. So it's very nice. It's very nice for something like that. It's very nice to keep your head cool because I know, like with my Corsair, the Corsair that I had, just one giant strip in the middle, and that kind of matted down my hair, and it made it, really hot and uncomfortable. Same thing with the cups, was that it was very uncomfortable to wear. It was very tight on my head, and it was very uncomfortable to do something like this. That was very uncomfortable to do. After a while, it would press down on your ear, and it would just hurt like a bitch. It felt really uncomfortable, and also you can't really hear anything. With these ones, you can't hear anything. Noise canceling. Um, it's noise isolation, not noise canceling. It isolates, so you really only hear stuff that's coming out here, so you can't really hear anybody that's trying to talk to you. You know, unless they're talking really loud. uh, the Gioteck headsets, on Amazon right now, they don't have their own personal store up yet, where it's down for maintenance or whatever. Will typically run you around the ballpark of 30 to, I think the most is 60. This one itself
is about $50, which is very nice for a headset that works pretty much on everything. This particular model, is about 39, and it only works for PS3, Xbox, PC, and Mac. But for about $10 more or something like that, 10, $15 more, you get the new version of, or you get the universal version, which these little cups right here, they're metal. They're also stainless steel. It's essentially the same thing with this being stainless steel, and it works on the next gen. It sounds pretty good. It feels pretty good on my head and all that stuff. I'd say for the price and what you get with this kind of design is fairly nice. I would recommend it. So, I hope that everybody. I hope that hopefully you gave Gioteck a try. Their headsets are really nice. I want to go and test out some of their other stuff. Maybe I'll be able to get a controller or something like that for a review next. But thank you, the guys over at Gioteck, for sending me this headset. It's a very nice headset. I listen actually one thing I listen to some music on here since I primarily listen to metal. Duh, hair. So I listen to metal primarily, and it's very decent for listening to music. It's very decent for that, for sounds and all that. You can definitely hear it. It's a lot better than most headsets and most speakers that you hear for PC, like monitor speakers and shit like that. It definitely does have some bass in it. It's not, like, again, you're not. It's not a professional like studio headset. Like, I don't want to pull it off of my thing. I'm just gonna show you right here. Something like that. That's not an actual headset with a microphone. That is just a studio headset, studio monitor. Studio quality headset for recording and listening, and I do that for mixing and all that kind of stuff. But that one's compared to something like that, the audio is going to be very different. But these are still pretty nice if you're going to go and commentate while you're playing a game or what have you. If you're just playing video games with friends or talking on Skype, this is very good for that. So it is a good microphone. It is a good microphone. It's a good headset. I would recommend it if you want something that is affordable and don't want to spend a shit ton of money on something like a Triton headset, or an Astro, or any of those really expensive headsets. If you don't have the money for those, this is a very good cheap alternative. So I would recommend it. And anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say on this thing. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Uh, hope you guys will give this a try. And thank you, Geotech dudes, for sending me this. Anyway, I'm Dan from this Hurtbox TV. See you guys later.